I wanted to be a home economics teacher, and my dad says, we can't afford that. You go to the country school and then to high school in Amherst, or no, Berlin it was. And so that was it.
Why did you go to UW Oshkosh?
Well, it was the closest place that I could go, and only they didn't call it that then. They called it, Oshkosh Normal School. And I said that to somebody, and they said, what's a normal school? I said, well, they were all normal schools in the old days. I enrolled late, so I didn't have any place to go. And so I had a room in a rooming house, and another woman was the same. I met my husband's sister there because she went to the business college, and she also enrolled late. And so she was at the same rooming house, and we had to walk next door to get our meals.
What did you do after you got your teaching certificate?
Oh, well, I got it at Oshkosh. They had some principals coming to interview us for jobs. And this one day, the director there of our department said, we're having a man from Rhinelander. He was the principal up there. And if you refuse, if any of you are offered a job and you refuse, we won't give you another chance to be interviewed. So I got interviewed, and so then I went to Rhinelander, and I was there 6 years. One thing had happened when I was teaching in that rural school. In February, we had one of those February thaws, and the teacher, of course, puts the work on the board, but you get it all used up overnight, and there were no ways to do different. So at noon, I couldn't watch the kids the way you really should. They had built up a pile of snow, probably as high as this room, but then they'd climb up there and slide down, and then they'd go around and slide down. When they came in, the boys' pants were all wet, and it was a rural school that had a basement, and I said to the girls, you go in the basement and find the curtains we use for a Christmas program, and then hand them down to the boys. Afterwards, you'll be upstairs. So we did that, and they kept handing down clothes, and the boys came in and went to school in the afternoon with those curtains, those black curtains pinned around them. I happened to have a whole safety pin full of pins. After I came here, all of a sudden one day, a boy came in. He wasn't a boy anymore, he was a man by that time, and he had been in second grade, and he remembered all of this because he was one of those who was doing it. And he says, well, we weren't embarrassed in front of the girls. We were embarrassed because we were afraid our parents would come and visit, and then we'd really get punished. So